guys all ready? You ready? Okay. All right, well, hello, everybody, and welcome to Elon University's Department of Nursing's ABSN pinning ceremony. So my name is Kathy Quay. I'm the director of the nursing program here. I want to send another welcome out, lots of special welcomes. First to our family and friends, and welcome President Book, Provost Cohn, our School of Health Sciences leadership, faculty and staff, our keynote speaker, Trish Richardson, and most importantly, our soon-to-be nurse graduates. All right, so we are gathered here this evening to honor our ABSN cohort as they take the meaningful step from nursing students to practicing nurses, embarking on their journey into one of the most trusted and compassionate professions. So to begin our celebration this evening, please join me in welcoming the Dean of the School of Health Sciences, Dr. Maha Lund.
Thank you. Good afternoon. On behalf of Elon University School of Health Sciences, I'm pleased to welcome you to the 2025 Department of Nursing pinning ceremony. As Dr. Quay said, my name is Maha Lund, and I have the honor of serving as the Dean of the School of Health Sciences. A warm welcome, especially to Dr. Book, Provost Cohn, faculty, staff, family, friends, significant others, but especially our ABSN class of 2025. We are so excited for you because you're needed out there. A special welcome also to our guest speaker, Dr. Trish Richardson, who is a dedicated nurse educator and has many, many years of experience, and I look forward to her remarks. I'm deeply grateful to the faculty and staff who teach, advise, mentor, and support our nursing students from the admissions process all the way to this very moment. As part of your Elon family, they are invested in your success at Elon, in clinical practice, and throughout your career. We also extend heartfelt appreciation to the families and friends and loved ones who have supported these students along the journey. While we have captured much of their time in the classroom and the clinic, we know their achievement has been made possible by your encouragement and care. Thank you for being here to celebrate with us. Nursing students, the pins you receive today symbolizes the achievement, challenge, and life experiences that have brought you to this milestone. As you step into your roles as care providers, I encourage you to also always see the humanity in each patient. Build relationships that help people feel safe, authentic, and heard. Treat every individual with respect and dignity, and commit to delivering the highest quality, evidence-informed care. Remember, excellent care is never delivered alone. It requires collaboration with strong healthcare teams aligned towards the best outcomes for all. You will face challenges. Clinical practice is rarely straightforward, if there even is such a thing. True clinical excellence lies in navigating uncertainty, which is inherent in caring for whole people with complex lives and needs. You have grown tremendously, and I encourage you to continue to grow as lifelong master adaptive learners. So as you receive your pins today, I hope you feel the deep sense of pride in your preparation and in the profession you are entering. May you go forward as compassionate professionals and as change agents, advocating for reduced healthcare inequities and improved patient outcomes. And so in closing, welcome again to everyone who has gathered to celebrate this significant milestone and a heartfelt congratulations to our nursing graduates. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean Lund. So at this time, I'd like to invite Claire Davis to the stage to introduce our keynote speaker.
Trish Richardson is an internationally recognized nurse leader, speaker, and healthcare consultant, a board-certified nurse executive and certified medical surgical registered nurse with over 30 years of experience in business, nursing, and strategic governance. She currently serves as an immediate past president of the North Carolina Nurses Association and was recently elected treasurer of the American Nurses Association for the 2026 to 2028 term. Trish is the founder of Lead Well Health Collective, a consulting, coaching, and speaking practice focused on empowering nursing leaders, strengthening them, and advancing leadership and governance strategies. She began her career as a stockbroker and corporate accountant, caring for her clients' financial health and wellness with the same servant leadership style that would later define her work in nursing. Trish is also part of the North Carolina Moldova Nursing Collaborative, a clinical instructor at the Colleges of Nursing at East Carolina University and the Medical University of South Carolina, and will graduate with her Doctorate of Nursing Practice from ECU in 2026. Please welcome Trish Richardson.
Oh my goodness. Give me 1 second. Wow. I am in awe of you, and thank you for that introduction. I appreciate that. And I do want to start by thanking the incredible leaders on the stage with me for the invitation to witness such an incredibly powerful and important moment in your lives. It is my absolute honor and privilege to celebrate all of you, the December 2025 ABSN graduates from Elon University. I mean, we have to start by celebrating all of you. Today is a day that I hope you absolutely never forget. A day that when you look back, you see joy and excitement, and you remember this feeling of relief. It's over, y'all. You did it. I remember that feeling. It was over 20 years ago, but I remember that feeling. It is an important milestone for you. You're moving into the next chapter of your nursing journey. And as you get ready for your boards, and I have absolute faith you're going to pass them, you will be joining more than 165,000 registered nurses in North Carolina and more than 5.5 million nurses throughout our great nation. But what I want you to know is this. In this moment, where we are right now, I see you. I see your hard work, your dedication, your sacrifice, and your commitment to excellence and lifelong learning that brought you here to your pinning ceremony. Today is about you as a difference maker and a change maker and an innovator and a servant. And yes, you are a leader. All of you, I'm sure, at some point in this journey, before you started, right, you had a calling on your heart, a calling to be a servant. And some of you might have already had a successful career, right? You've already had an education experience, and you're like, I'm not done yet. Then you made a bold decision to chart a new course in an altogether new field. Me too. 10 years after I graduated from East Carolina University with a business degree, I made a decision to go back to school, but I didn't go for my MBA. I decided to change careers altogether. Like, why not? Why not, right? But let me tell you, I thought business school was hard. Then there was pharmacology, anatomy, physiology, all the ologies, and I thought, what in the world, right? I mean, what in the world have I gotten myself into? But I never stopped moving forward, and neither have you. Because for me, and it could be your spirit or your energy or some guide for you, but it is my God that made that calling on my heart and said, girl, there's more on your journey ahead. So after graduating from ECU, I became a licensed stockbroker. You heard that right. And in my work, I was committed to caring for my clients' financial health and wellness, right? An individualized financial plan, also known as a care plan. And as a nurse, I had that gift. I cared for my patients' holistic health and wellness. And I worked tirelessly, as all of you have in your clinicals, and all of you will as you graduate and join the profession. You are going to become a part of strong interdisciplinary teams that are going to come together and make decisions not for, but with every single one of your patients. When I decided to go back to school, my youngest son was only 9 months old. My oldest was 3. And my husband, who's here tonight, and this is the first time he's actually ever heard me give this speech in person, other than practice. Thank you, honey. My husband thought, he's like, you have lost your mind. Like, he believed in me, don't get me wrong, but he's like, you really want to go be a nurse? I'm like, yeah, I do. And he supported me every single step of the way. My journey to become a nurse and now treasurer-elect for the American Nurses Association and immediate past president of the North Carolina Nurses Association, it took hard work, determination, sleepless nights, studying and writing and praying. Because I was committed to a life in the service of others, much like you are getting ready to do. And my decision to continue my education has allowed me to do just that, only this time as a registered nurse. Because by His grace, that same commitment has guided all of my steps all the way to this moment with you. But tonight, I celebrate you and the decision that you made to continue your education, and you answered that call that was placed on your heart. Now that your classes have ended and the late night study sessions are over, your nursing pin is waiting for you. As you receive your pin, I hope you stand just a little bit taller and you embrace the power of this moment. Because your knowledge and your skill and your presence are going to touch thousands of lives. Hear me when I say that. Thousands of lives. And I'm not talking about just your patients. I'm talking about your families. I'm talking about your coworkers, your colleagues, those that you're going to precept and onboard and mentor throughout your entire journey. Thousands of lives. Because you see, the bedside, that's where your professional clinical experience begins as you assume responsibility for direct patient care as a newly licensed registered nurse. How you present yourselves, right? How you show up every hour, every day, every shift, it makes a difference. And it allows you the gift of building relationships and trust with those patients, with those families, and with your colleagues. Because that moment is a transformation not only in their lives, but also in yours. If we had more time, I was talking with someone about that earlier, if I had more time, I would want to come down there and sit with each one of you. And I want to ask you, tell me your why. What was it for you? What was your calling? Did you survive an accident and some nurse just took amazing care of you? Did you have a diagnosis that you persevered and you are healed and whole? Was it a family member that went through something and it was so monumental, and the moments with the nurses were there, you're like, that's what I want to do. I want to know those stories. And I know I only have a few more minutes. We don't have time to do all that. But because our time is short, I do want to charge you with this. Never forget your why. Because when the days and the nights are long and your shift just will not end, and you can't remember already, right? If you can't remember if you ate lunch, let alone breakfast, and your dance goes have done give out, I want you to think back on tonight, your pinning ceremony, and I want you to remember your why. not to make a pun, but you could hear a pin drop. Speaking of pins, I tried. These are my pins. These are my nursing pins. This is my associate's degree pin from Durham Technical Community College. Right, I know it. This is my Bachelor of Science of Nursing from Winston-Salem State University. There we go. And this is my master's pin from Capella University. And I could show you my phone. I have a timer. It's like a countdown clock for my doctorate. I have 6 months and 29 days and like 3 hours until I get my pirate pin and finish my doctorate. I will complete it next summer. We never stop learning, right? And there's a reason that I wanted to share my pins with you, is because I keep my pins in my jewelry box. I look at them every single day, easily twice, 3 times a day. They remind me of my why I got into this, why I decided to do, or God decided for me and I answered the call to do this. I keep my pins there because they ground me to my purpose, and for more than 20 years, they have been a constant reminder of my why. Throughout my career, God has placed many, many people in my path who have shaped my calling in ways I could have never imagined. He's given me the privilege of caring for thousands of patients and of the blessings of experiences that I will cherish for a lifetime. I worked at UNC Rex for about 17 years. The first 10 of those are on night shift. Anybody thinking about night shifts? You can survive the dark side. I promise you, you can survive the dark side. I distinctly remember there was one patient one night. His name was John. Critically ill with end-stage kidney disease, and I was performing peritoneal dialysis for him every 4 hours around the clock. Well, John knew he was dying. He was terminal, wasn't working. He knew his time was short. So night shift, I go and I'm rounding. I finished his peritoneal dialysis treatment. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, John, I'm hungry. I'm just going to go down and get a grilled cheese sandwich. I said, but I'm going to be rounding on you. The techs are going to come in. He's like, cool. Go get your lunch. I'm like, okay. I come back up 2 o'clock in the morning and I round, and he's gone. Have any of y'all been to Rex? And you know, there's like the short hall where the elevators are, right? There's like 4 rooms on each side. Close to the elevators. He was in the room closest to the elevator. He was gone. He left the building, sent out a silent alarm. And I remember thinking, I'm going to find him. So I go out and I found him outside. Now, he didn't run down Blue Ridge or Lake Boone or try to go to, Cookout or whatever. I found him standing outside. It was a cold night. And I saw him and he was just standing there. Quiet, no traffic around, just sitting there. It was 2 o'clock in the morning. And I called off the alarm, so we got him. And I remember I thought, I just want to be with him. So I did. I walked over to him. I'm like, hey, John, you cold? How you doing? He's like, I'm good. He said, I just wanted to see the stars one more time. Those are the moments that will transform you. I will never forget that moment. And I can't tell you how long we stood out there. But I tell you right now, you will never forget those moments. And you may have already experienced some of those in your clinicals. Thinking about him makes me emotional. Throughout your career, you are going to have moments like this that will absolutely take your breath away. There will be moments that you will never forget. John is just one of the thousands of patients that God has given me the gift of caring for throughout my career. As nurses, you will advocate for your patients every single day. You'll let them know in your words and your actions you're there for them and that they are not alone. Advocacy is a crucial aspect of nursing that extends beyond patient care and takes many forms, and it will take many forms throughout your career. Each one is rooted in courage and in purpose. Your voice becomes the champion of transformation, and you will inspire change on your unit or a nursing home or in community health or wherever you're planning to work in healthcare. And I encourage you and I implore you to let your voice make a difference at the decision-making table in our great state and around the nation. Because, y'all, we're the heartbeat of healthcare. We're the innovators, right? We already said this, the innovators, the change makers, the leaders, and nurses are uniquely positioned to reimagine what's possible in healthcare, a more just, compassionate, and empowered future. Something I would tell my patients all the time is nothing about you without you. Whether it's just reminding them, don't forget you're going to have physical therapy around 10 o'clock, and you mentioned that you wanted something for pain because they helped you before. 30 minutes before you go, I want you to ring that call bell, and I'm going to tell and report. You see where I'm going? I'm advocating, and I'm showing him in my words and actions that even though I'm going home and my shift is ending, someone's going to care for him, but I need him to speak up. I'm a voice for him, advocating, and I'm showing him how to advocate for himself. You are stepping into a calling that requires courage and intention. So, my friends and my future colleagues, my charge to you is this: commit to being brave and asking the hard questions that one day could change healthcare policy, strengthen families and communities, and save lives. Commit to encouraging one another and use your voice to start the dialogue. Commit to speaking your truth with confidence. Commit to being a passionate leader and an advocate and champion of transformation. Commit to being the voice that makes a difference. Thank you for dedicating your lives to caring for others and for your personal commitment to maintaining and elevating the standard of our profession. I can see in the faces before me that the future of our profession is very bright indeed. Because my friends' lives will be touched and generations transformed because of you. Our profession needs your courage, your patience needs your heart, and the world needs your voice. And I cannot wait to watch you shine. Thank you.
Thank you, Trish, so much. And I feel like I'm repeating like the same thing in my closing remarks, but I'll try. Try not to say the exact same message. But so at this time, I want to invite Caroline Manus to the stage, please.
For those of you who do not know my name is Caroline Manus. It is my privilege to introduce our student speaker for today. This spectacular individual was selected through an anonymous speech contest that was held this fall semester. A testament to their exceptional ability to articulate thoughts and inspire others, she is one of the smartest, hardest workers I know, and I'm honored to call her one of my friends. Please join me in welcoming Haley Savastano to the stage.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for being here to celebrate this milestone with us. My name is Haley Savastano, and I'm proud to be speaking on behalf of the Accelerated BSN Class of 2025. For months, our lives have been defined by schedules, deadlines, and constant motion. Tonight, for the first time in a long time, we get to stop, look around, and actually take in what we've done and who we've become. When we first started this program, we came from so many different paths. We had parents, teachers, athletes, EMTs, CNAs, business professionals, you name it. Each of us walked in with a story, a reason, and a dream that pushed us to reinvent ourselves. The beauty of an accelerated program is that you don't actually leave your past behind, but you get to bring it with you. We quickly realized that our differences made us stronger and became the strengths we leaned on, lessons we shared, and perspectives that shaped the kinds of nurses we're going to become. Some classmates came in with previous careers that made them experts in topics we were either learning in class or completing a group project. creating a special environment where we learn not only from our professors and textbooks, but also got to learn from each other's knowledge and experiences. Others had a talent for color-coded organization that the rest of us admired and tried to copy. Some were the comedic relief, bringing laughter and joy to stressful days, and some offered encouragement in a way that instantly boosted everyone's confidence and reminded us of the bigger picture behind all of our hard work. Our class was the definition of supportive, whether it was sharing study tips, calming each other down before exams, practicing assessment skills in hallways, or swapping job search advice, often at any hour of the day. We made sure no one had to navigate this journey alone. All of these pieces came together to create a community that supported and strengthened each of us, making our class so much more than just a cohort. Together, we created some of the best memories, both planned and completely spontaneous, like when we had a full Friendsgiving as a class, because if we were going to survive this program, we might as well do it with some good food, cute decorations, and of course a quick review game at the end. Or like showing up with baked goods before an exam, instantly improving everyone's mood and blood sugar. Or those informal therapy sessions in the hallway before checkoffs where we all reassured each other that yes, we really did know how to do a head-to-toe assessment. Some of the most meaningful memories weren't the big events. They were the everyday moments, like walking out of clinical exhausted but proud, carpool conversations that doubled as emotional support sessions, or that collective relief when someone, including myself, quietly asked, "Did that seem hard?" after an exam, and a whole row of people immediately answer yes. We didn't learn alone, we learned together, and that made all the difference. To our faculty, thank you. Thank you for not only teaching us the science and skills of nursing, but for creating a program that allowed us to experience it. You didn't limit us to textbooks or simulations. You sent us into birthing centers, community clinics, adult care centers, the health department, hospice, mental health settings, and so much more. You gave us the chance to learn our community, not just read about it. Through clinical placements and volunteer experiences, screenings, outreach events, and countless other connections that we got to make along the way, we saw firsthand the impact that nurses have far beyond the hospital walls. You help us understand what it truly means to care for the whole person. As we step into our roles as new nurses, we carry every piece of this journey with us. The chaos, the laughter, the late nights, the early mornings, the clinical carpool therapy sessions, the hard work, the friends who become family, and the professors who pushed us and believed in us even when we were unsure. Tonight isn't just about pins and degrees, it's about everything we've become along the way. We've learned to roll with the chaos, care for people in all kinds of situations, and bounce back from days that felt impossible. We've laughed, stressed, studied, and survived together, and somehow we made it through. Now we're ready for whatever comes next, even if it's just surviving night shift. Thank you to our family and friends for supporting us through this marathon that was disguised as 16 months. Thank you for listening to our endless stories about clinical, for celebrating our wins, for calming our nerves, for understanding when we had to study or sleep instead of socialize, and for cheering us on every step of the way. Your love, encouragement, and patience made it possible for us to reach this milestone. Thank you to, again, our professors, clinical instructors, unit managers, preceptors, and all those involved for guiding us. And thank you to my classmates for being the most supportive, hardworking, unforgettable group of future nurses I could imagine. Congratulations, class of 2025. We made it. And I can't wait to see the nurses that you all become.
Thank you, Haley. Hi, I'm Jean Marie Coons, and I have the honor tonight of presenting the student awards this year. The first award that I'll present is the Academic Achievement Award. This Academic Achievement Award is presented to the student with the highest overall GPA, a student whose dedication, hard work, and commitment to academic excellence has been unwavering through their time here. This student has excelled both in and outside of the classroom. And this year, I have the honor of recognizing not just one, but 3 students in a tie. So the Academic Achievement Award this year is presented to Samantha Eldridge, Sarah Jenkins, and Anna Wheat. Please join me on the stage. There's you. You're welcome. Thank you. Hang on, Sam, because yeah, you guys can have a picture together. Yeah. No, I didn't get a hug. No, I think they want a picture of you guys together. Yeah. Our second award is the Trailblazer Award. The Trailblazer Award is given to a senior nursing student who exemplifies excellence, integrity, advocacy, and innovative leadership. They are nominated and voted on by students and faculty of the cohort. The recipient shows outstanding leadership, listens and guides others, is dedicated to driving change, raising awareness of social justice issues, and fostering an equitable campus community. Their contributions stand out among their peers. The Trailblazer Award is presented to Sarah Acuff this year. Our third award is the Heart of the Cohort Award. The Heart of the Cohort Award is presented to a senior nursing student who inspires their peers and demonstrates a commitment to encouraging and supporting fellow students. Nominated and voted on by students, the recipient is known for their positive attitude, ability to motivate others, and perseverance through the program. The Heart of the Cohort Award is presented to Sarah Jenkins this year. Our last award is the Phoenix Award. The Phoenix Award is given to a senior nursing student who excels in supporting peers in the Elon Department of Nursing throughout their program. Nominated and voted on by students and faculty, the recipient demonstrates outstanding academic achievements, excellent character and interactions, active involvement in university organizations, and significant community service, all by promoting the nursing profession and enhancing student life. The Phoenix Award is presented to Samantha Eldridge this year. Congratulations again. Thank you. You're welcome. Faculty, staff, and students, thank you for your participation. Congratulations to all our award recipients and all the nominees. I'd like to invite Haley Savastano and Mia Rose to explain the significance of the pin at this point.
Hi everyone, I'm Haley again. As a new graduate of the Elon University Bachelor of Science Nursing program, we would like to present you with your Elon Nursing Pin. Pinning signifies the transition from student nurse to professional nurse and your entry into the world of our nursing colleagues. The nursing pin is a symbol of your new place in that world. It demonstrates in a visible way where you have come from as well as where you are headed.
As you see others wearing their nursing school pins, know it is an outward sign that recognizes the hard work that individuals have done in order to become a nurse. The nursing pin harkens back to the Middle Ages, when nobles were permitted to wear a symbolic coat of arms in recognition of loyalty and service to the king. Later, coats of arms were adopted by craftsmen guilds and by universities. Graduates of Florence Nightingale's School of Nursing were identified by a badge with the Maltese cross on their uniforms. Over time, other nursing schools developed pins reflecting important dimensions within nursing.
Please accept this pin in recognition of the hard work, diligence, and determination you displayed throughout the program. Your pin will be presented on a graduate nursing cord that you can wear during graduation. Wear your pin proudly, and congratulations.
All right, so the moment has come, what you guys have all been waiting for, right? So Dr. Strom and Dr. Slaughter have been invited by the students to present them with their pins, and Kim Burney and Megan Renfro, our clinical support team, will be presenting the students with their flowers. So could you guys please take your places on the stage? And will the ABSN cohort of 2025 please approach the stage to receive your pin? Layla Abumayala. Sarah Acuff. Ashley Benegas. Kiara Batts. Joshua Brower. Abigail Chester. Claire Cummings. Jessica Claire Davis. Emily Eastham. Samantha Eldridge. Abigail Franklin. Syntasia Hammonds. Sarah Jenkins. Caroline Manus. Carmen Mesa. Shania Euler. Alexa Porter. Avery Riley. Mia Rose. Haley Savastano. Lily Shamblin. Lauren Smith. Madison Steele. Sulema Torres Garcia. Anna Wheat. We'll let Anna get her picture. All right, so let's get another round of applause and congratulations. So at this time, I'd like to take a few minutes just to recognize the hard work and dedication of our students through Elon Latin Honors. The GPAs are accurate as of this week and does include your final semester. So students, when you hear your name, I'm going to ask you to please stand and just please hold the applause until all the names are called. So our candidates for graduation with a 3.5 or above are graduated as cum laude. Ashley Benegas, Abigail Franklin, Syntasia Hammonds, Avery Riley, and Lily Shamblin. Candidates for graduation with 3.7 or above are graduated as magna cum laude. Leila Abumeyala, Claire Cummings, Emily Eastham, Caroline Manus, Shania Euler, Haley Savastano, Lauren Smith, Madison Steele, Sulema Torres Garcia. And candidates for graduation with a GPA of 3.9 or above are graduated summa cum laude. Abigail Chester, Claire Davis, Samantha Eldridge, Sarah Jenkins, Carmen Mesa, Alexa Porter, Mia Rose, and Anna Wheat. Congratulations again. So at this time, I'm going to ask Abigail Franklin to come to the stage as she's going to lead us in the nursing oath. So would all of our new nurses and registered nurses in the audience please rise, and you can follow along with the oath in your program.
As a nurse dedicated to providing the highest quality care and services, I solemnly pledge that I will consider the welfare of humanity and the relief of suffering my primary concerns, act in a compassionate, trustworthy manner in all aspects of my care, apply my knowledge, experience, and rest of my abilities to ensure outcomes patients, exercise sound professional judgment while providing my legal ethical requirements, accept the lifelong obligation to provide professional knowledge and promote, advocate for, strive to
health and safety of their patients. With this pledge, I accept the duties and responsibilities that embody the hosting profession. I take this oath voluntarily with prioritization of my responsibilities, which I am trusted by the public.
All right. Well, congratulations, new nurses. All right, so as we come to the end of our ceremony, I'm just going to take a few moments to share some new words with our new graduates. And I feel like, again, it's repeating a lot of themes that you may have already heard this evening, but can't hurt to hear it again. So as you sit here today, I want you all to take a moment right now, deep breath, take a moment to reflect on the extraordinary path that brought you to this point. Right, a path that's been filled with ups and downs, unexpected challenges, disappointments, and most importantly, tremendous accomplishments. Along the way, you have uncovered your resilience and your grit, and you have formed friendships that will last a lifetime. Each of you had your own personal reasons for pursuing nursing at Elon, but I am confident that at the heart of your decision was a shared purpose. The desire to care for people in need. And let me tell you, people need you. Right? Our healthcare system needs you, our communities need you, our world needs you. Because nursing, perhaps more than any other profession, holds the power to change lives. I wish I could tell you that your transition into nursing practice will be smooth, but you are entering a complex and fragmented healthcare environment. There will be moments when you feel overwhelmed and unsure. There will be moments when you question yourselves. And when those moments arise, I want you to remember today. Remember what brought you here. Remember why you chose to become a nurse, right? Remember your why. Right? So in those difficult moments, pause and recognize the impact that your actions and words can have on your patients and their families. And again, remember this truth. I'm going to repeat it again. Nursing has the power to change lives. You have the power to change lives. So what I'm about to say, I've already told you at your white coat ceremony just 15 months ago, but I'm going to say it again. Okay? So as you begin your nursing practice, take the time. Take the time to listen to a patient who is scared. Take the time to hold someone's hand when they are confused. Take the time to look at the stars when you have a patient who's dying. Right? Take the time to understand a perspective that is different than your own. Take the time to reflect on and challenge your own assumptions and biases. Because taking the time, as our guest speaker so eloquently put, is transformational, not just for your patients, but for yourself. And understand that failing to take the time can have lasting consequences for the people who depend on you. So be patient with yourselves, make the best of every situation you encounter, because nursing will teach you something new every single day. Be open to that learning. This is just you think nursing school is over, learning was done? Yeah, this is just the beginning. Just the beginning. All right, so please know that everyone in the nursing department and throughout Elon University is incredibly proud of you. We believe in you, and we know without a doubt that you will change lives. To all the family members and friends and loved ones who are here today, thank you. Your love, support, and encouragement made it possible to these students to reach this moment. So students, I want you right now, I want you to stand up. And I want you to take a moment to show your gratitude to those who have supported you on this journey. So turn around and show your gratitude. All right. Okay, thank you. You can sit. It truly takes a community for you to get here, and it will continue to take their support as you are entering and moving on through your profession. So I also want to thank Elon's administration. and the entire School of Health Sciences for the unwavering dedication and support you have shown to the Department of Nursing. So thank you so much. And thank you again to Dean Lund and Trish Richardson for sharing your message today with us. All right, and then lastly, I would now like to ask the nursing faculty and staff to please stand. Go ahead. All right, so students, please join me in expressing your appreciation for the essential role these individuals have played in your development. So to our faculty and staff, thank you. Your ongoing commitment has shaped not only this cohort of students, but really the future of our program. And so to our ABSN 25 cohort, we are all so proud of you, and the nursing profession welcomes you. So thank you and congratulations. All right, so now this real celebration begins, right? So families, I am going to ask that you all make your way over to the snow atrium, and we have some fellow students from our ABSN and BSN cohort who are going to lead you over that way for our reception. We are going to ask the students to just stay here momentarily, and the students will join you in a few minutes. Okay, thank you. So